Hell yeah. Save that till 10:30. Fan Appreciation Ultimate Giant Pack. I didn't see that shit. What's with the giant pack at? Man, $10 for a golden ticket pack. 25. Jesus Christ. We're gonna not play a fucking solo battle today?
Here's the punt out by McAfee to get this one started. And off we go with Madden Ultimate Team. Taking it about the one. And some good special teams coverage. They bring them down just outside of 15. Here come the Bengals now to take over. They will be led out by the 6-foot lefty from Alabama. It's Tua Tagovailoa.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that weak secondary, just notice because you got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts believe, he put on the carpet a fumble.
And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Tua. And the ball is out. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it 1st and goal at the 8-yard line. And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. On play action, now Brady. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll have a short field to work with inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. A costly mistake there in the return game, and that is not how you want to answer an opening touchdown.
Yeah, and your defense is asking you a lot of questions right now because you're already down 7-0. You turn the ball over, they've got to go right back out there. And
he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes, and the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official.
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Now Prater to add the PAT. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first-quarter lead. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Guess who? J.J. Watt, as he so often does, getting in there to wreak havoc.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They fake the handoff, now Tua. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because if the defense got down, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Here's Jackson to return. He goes 57 yards on the punt return. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
When you've got a guy that fast back there to receive punts, that's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. But it's also a nightmare for the punter. Sometimes they get so nervous that they miss-hit the ball and kick it right to him.
Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but The way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
2nd down and 6 now. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a 1st down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 1st down, Tagovailoa. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. To a hit, and the ball is out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. He already had the 1 fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different in that position.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Tom Brady, his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Prater on to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. Well, they got the ball in great field position. 1 play later, boom, end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least 1 practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
From the gun, it's Tua. This pass complete to Higgins. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals 1st down as the tackle made up at the 27. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Tua now on 1st down. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Meanwhile, Tua's throw caught by Higgins.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. First half in the books. You're watching. Well, time is of the essence. We breeze through halftime, and we are ready for the second half. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Lions have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
That's caught, and he's got it. They add on more, a little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And in for the Lions touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady, and the Lions have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Well, on the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent, and they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Incomplete.
His struggles finding open receivers continue. I don't know the last time I saw him this inconsistent throwing the football.
It would be hard to find a date when he was this inconsistent. You know, in his locker, he keeps the word poise printed on an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. He needs to find that poise right now.
He certainly does. In fact, I would suggest he laminated.
And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now here's Michael Dixon. Remember, his first attempt was returned for a touchdown. Here's Jackson. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Detroit. Mark that down as an 85-yard punt return. And the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
A
to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And right
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard, because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
When you're running a slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Got his man, it's Warren. And now look at this, big gain but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. His throw complete right side to the tight end, Parham. Touchdown, Bengals. Donald Parham. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to claw one back. Boswell good with the extra point. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. And Detroit getting set to go now. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
And they start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down. Back now at Ford Field. 3rd and 2. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. That is caught. Oh, some strong running. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I'd have to say we're all a little bit surprised there because at his age, with his speed, or should I say lack thereof, the only rushing touchdowns I would expect are on quarterback sneaks. But here, he found all of his guys covered, and he said, why not? And by the way, if that doesn't fire up your team to see the veteran like that risking his body for the touchdown, I don't know what will. Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for two, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size and victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get two. You got some pretty ticked-off folks on the other side.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Brady now to throw. Shakes off the sack. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we haven't been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Open man is Higgins. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Here's 3rd and 9. Tua going to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and Tua's going to be taken down. Vince Wilfork coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. On the return, Jackson. Oh, nice move. And he'll be out right at the 35. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go?
And this will be caught at the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Even though they've got this big advantage, Charles, they are not taking their foot off the gas pedal right now.
Well, I think what we're seeing is the result of all their great preparation and great practice time during the week. And even though it seems like this is a great chance to pull people back and maybe, not try and score a few more times, they don't want to do that. I think they're enjoying what they're seeing, the collective effort, and they want to play it all the way out.
Prater for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
From a yard or two deep.
And deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Brady going to throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
CD, it'll go into the books as just one win, but this is a really impressive win. They've done it on defense, and here they continue to do it on offense. Another score in the 4th quarter to widen that advantage.
I like where you were going with that one. Would you say, partner, there's really 3 victories today? Landslide on the scoreboard, emphatic victory on either side of the ball. They really got it done.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, but after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here's Tua. Throw out wide is incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
With it is Jackson. And he's loose again. And they're going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there's no shortage of it today. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from Ford Field. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Lions. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs, as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. This taken in at, and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Now 2nd and 5. Now Fields. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. 3rd play here in this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Fields. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Up the middle, it's Edwards. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Pushing through the contact. And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
That run is what defenses don't like about dealing with Adrian Peterson. His ability to drop his shoulder and run through contact.
And he's amazing at keeping those strong legs going, isn't he?
For him, no run is ever truly over. I mean, he's actually not even convinced that when they blow the whistle, he's actually down. That's how he finishes runs in a big way. Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Fields. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They run the option on 2nd down. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Throwing there, but this pass is going to run it up incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
Well, we've all seen what Tom Brady can do on a football field for a couple of decades now. But how about his most impressive accomplishment? Moving to a different franchise and taking them to a Super Bowl title as well. Not many players can continually stiff-arm Father Time the way that he has.
Brady now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Calvin Johnson, 83 yards. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack. And they fail on the try for 2. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because
Jennings lost the football, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The risk reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Fields hit, and the ball is loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So he went out of the pocket left, and then things got dicey.
And what often happens is when they get outside, they want to keep their eyes downfield in order to try and complete a pass. But when they try to make a play, they've got to get their footwork involved, and that can really mess them up as well. And in this case, nothing went right, and the ball got knocked free.
And here's a good way to kick off the drive, complete over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, trying to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. And that's this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. Shotgun now for Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you
Now
just
you
called
can
it.
go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it. You mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that they've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Here we go. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Fields now to throw. Escaping. Fields hit, and the ball is loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. And
he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Tom Brady, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. But it's not too often that you say, hey, this one's going to be over by halftime. And, CD, I know our bosses probably don't want us to say that because they don't want people clicking away. But this one might be over by halftime.
And since you've already put your job on the line by actually saying it, I will co-sign and go with you because you're my partner. We don't mean to do it, but this game has been exactly as you've described. I see no hope for them going forward.
Prater for the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. But he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
There he goes, left side. A big play there just before halftime. 61 yards. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Fields. That's taken in by Palmer. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. That's to the sideline and incomplete. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And the Lions going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room. On 1st down, Brady. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. Brady's going to look to throw. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try.
But they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready. And the 49er hands team puts it on the carpet. It's out. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Sliding out of the pocket. The ball comes out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Partner, everything that happened before that fumble was great. Good vision, navigated the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point, if you see a defender coming, though, just step out of bounds. Don't risk all you picked up before the hit to just try and get an extra yard or two.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady, and the Lions continue to pour it on. They go up by 40 now. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening it up. You may get some playing time in this one.
And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw is Fields. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts off.
Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 44 yards. And the Lions take the forced fumble and convert it into 6 points. Brady will look to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for 2, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the 49er hands team does its job. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right?
Fields hit, and the ball is loose.
And this is scooped up by the Lions. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball is gone. Didn't happen in this case.
They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Here's Brady.
That's swung out wide to Sanders.
Still going. They can't stop him. And down inside the 15 he goes. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. Brady going to throw. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Sam Laporta, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. It's complete. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on two more. Now, after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
This fielded right at the goal line. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Niners set to take over on offense. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Only 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Fields.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. In his own end zone, it's Brady. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now Brady.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
And you don't have to tuck your head in until you look like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Again, it's Brady. And that's complete to Sanders. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. He's got him in, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Brady's throw there complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Brady going to look to throw.
Across the middle, he's got it complete to St. Brown. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Throwing now is Brady. Left side here to Sanders. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. 10 more there and another first down. Now Brady again. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
From a couple yards deep.
And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Fields on first down.
But I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I can hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Fields throw complete there to Moore.
And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. Here we go. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
And one last throw here for Fields.
That's caught at the 25. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. So this one's over.
You're nah. Only night train. Only night train. I've already seen that. Shit, that free safety they gave us for the free might be the best free safety in the game. We got like 15 minutes and then Ultimate Legends come out. Sometimes that's not always like the best thing to have. You know what I mean? I'd rather a spread. Oh, when you got deep zone knockout, you got all this other shit, you know what I mean? Like that deep zone KO is crazy. Yeah, the lurk artist I like. Man, that Night Train is a dirty dog. That's what I've been doing. I'm trying to grind some of these fucking challenges. Oh yeah. Ten 21.
This was hit raw to 35 out of a nebulae. This card is 4 to 5K raw. He missed on the break. He got it for free. Come on, Spencer. And he got $14,000 for free within 24 hours. This was hit raw to 35 out of a nebulae. This card is 4 to 5K raw. He missed on the break. He got it for free. Come on, Spencer. And he got $14,000 for free.
Yeah, I gotta get sapped.
Saying like, okay. Home breweries.
Austin's fun menu today. I got some red beans right with some sausages, some cornbread, and some chicken. Some fried chicken today. Enjoy. Thank you.
Home breweries.
Dude, this kid is about to tear that shit up.
Introducing. Why did you start your shoulder?
Cutting my shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah, if you think, I think, I don't know for sure, but
Cutting my shoulders.
Okay.
this right here, Legendary Fan Appreciation Variety Pack BND.
Why did you
I
start
bet you
your
any
shoulder?
money you get to choose out of any of them.
Cutting my shoulders.
Get a 99. And I'm going to pick the Warren Sapp out of that because I got all the other ones.
Why did you start your shoulder?
Or, since Night Train Lane is so expensive, I could just get the BND of him and then sell the one I got. But the one I got is a Super Bowl champ.
Why did you start your shoulder?
The one I got won
Cutting my
a Super Bowl.
shoulders.
That's got to count for something.
Why did you start your shoulder?
That's got to count for something.
Cutting my shoulders.
Why did you start your shoulder?
Cutting my shoulders.
Why did you start your shoulder?
Cutting my shoulders.
Why did you start your shoulder?
Cutting my shoulders.
Why did you start your shoulder?
Cutting my shoulders.
Why did you start your shoulder?
Cutting my shoulders.
Why did you start your shoulder?
Cutting my shoulders.
Why did you start your shoulder?
Cutting my shoulders.
Why did you start your shoulder?
Cutting my shoulders.
Man, I swear the devil just likes to piss me off. It's either that or this dang app is ridiculous. So, like, for last night, the little search would be saying monetize raggedy. Right, I'm saying raggedy. It's old, but it ain't raggedy. So now I look on there last night, and it said the pool is ugly. Who the hell calls a pool ugly? This is my playground. face with that. Man, I can understand that if that thing was green. And it's blue. It's blue. I'm not there to tell you how old my house is. That's for the gas stove. This thing. This will tell you how old my house is, okay? But it ain't ready. And my pool is not ugly. Man, it's clean. I mean, I don't clean it, Mr. Kane does, but look at that damn pool alone. Man, bully me all you want, but I draw the line at bullying my pool. I mean it. Man, get on my face with that. Man, I swear the devil just likes to piss me off. It's either that or this dang hat is ridiculous. So, like, for months now, the little search would be saying Mama Todd's raggedy. My house ain't raggedy. It's old, but it ain't raggedy. Now, I looked on there last night, and it said my pool was ugly. Who the hell calls a pool ugly? This is my playground. Understand? They really call my damn pool ugly. Man, get on my face with that. Man, I can understand that. If they don't... Where you at?
Leech is gonna be more valuable than money one day, boy. You gonna see. Everyone gonna see. Dog, they used to use leeches in like all the medical hospitals. They used to have people catching leeches, bringing them up into the nurse and be like, stick this to that wound right there. They'll clean it up. What do you think what's gonna happen when all these hospitals fall, dog? Uh-oh, someone got all the leeches. We need leeches. I won't be staying in there, dog. Handfuls of them, man. I keep them in aquariums in my mom's basement, boy. They be living in there. People be coming down being like, I don't see anything in this aquarium right now. There ain't nothing in here. I'm like, look again, baby. And you gonna see thousands of leeches. You just thought they were the plants. But nah, dog. Leeches be like looking like plants, but they be blending in and then sucking blood, dog. That's why I love them, man. Because they nasty, living in mud, and then they wait for someone and then go, I'm on you. Everyone need them till we did it. And then one day, we gonna need them again, and I'm gonna be sitting there, dog, with pounds of leeches. Leeches gonna be more valuable than money one day, boy. So gonna see. Everyone gonna see. Dog, they use leeches in like all the medical hospitals. They used to have people catching leeches. Quarterback dead. Like your name is that. Go.
Breaking his own record.
Here's the thing, okay? Bro, here's the thing, right? Here's the thing with Ninja, bro. Yeah, this is the most respectful way possible. Okay? I don't blame Ninja for being mad at like people coming in his chat and saying that and spamming that and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Because that could be pretty annoying. But it's just like certain shit he don't gotta say. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you guys go back to the clips of every time where I broke a record or every time where I passed quote-unquote Ninja, he's always backhanded complimented me, bro. I don't think if you guys notice and see the pattern, he's always like said like congrats to him, but this happened. Like, bro, you probably don't even have to address it. When they spam some crazy shit in my chat, my mind's no sub only, just leave it alone, just keep it moving. Which I could find annoying, so I don't blame him with that. He starts like saying like even with the subathon, I did all that just while playing the game, which you did, and that's congratulations. Like, hey, bro, like shout out to Ninja, and I'll never take it out. And it's crazy to me because, bro, I looked up to Ninja, bro. Like, no cap. Like, I looked at Ninja, and I really believe that, like, streamers have their own different lanes and different times. Your lane was you the best gamer on the best game at the best time with the best people. That was you. When I did my subathon, he would say, like, oh, I don't need a Ferris wheel or fucking roller coaster in the backyard and shit like that. That's not the case. My thing is that I'm just doing fun shit and people like it, bro. You feel me? Like, I'm not doing all this shit for the views and shit. I'm just doing shit that I generally find fun. It's fun. My lane is being creative, doing shit that people won't even imagine. It's just fun, bro. So every time when like the nigga congratulate me and you say some shit, like you don't gotta say, yeah, he put my record, but the world record is so and so and so and so and so and so and so. When you did your shit with my subathon and you said what you said about my subathon and technically shitted on it, and I spoke about it, and then my supporters got on your ass, who called my phone and my team? Your management, whoever it was, I think it was your wife or some shit. And y'all was like, no, there's no problems. We want to make sure that shit is cool and shit like that. That's not one time, Ninja, I ever said anything bad about you, bro. And that sucks. You feel me? Because I watched you all the time growing up. Like, I would never take anything away from you, bro. Like, you done this shit on games that people won't be able to do, bro. But god damn, nigga. Fuck, man. You should never took that Mixer deal, nigga. He said,
Oh, shit.
Oh, I could have did exactly what Kai did if I didn't go to Mixer. What the fuck?
Breaking his own record.
Here's the thing, okay? Here's the cool. When you signed your real term this water in that.
If you gotta burn it all to the ground.
Today we're making a... All right, so I was like talking online that I was going to be doing a feature with somebody that I've been looking up to and listening to for like decades. My favorite rapper.
He's a mental giant.
Tech9? Tech9, Echo, shit is coming soon. Be on the lookout.
Yes, sir. Massive.
Watch. All right, so I was like talking online that I was...
Hello?
Hey, babe.
Goodbye. Why you do that? No, that's on purpose. She never does that all my life. You never. What about you didn't call me all? Why is you build? I'm not your baby, man. I'm not your babe. Hey, babe, it's crazy. What are you doing? She definitely know I'm live, gang. Wait, we friends though. We friends though.
Dirty dogs.
We friends though.
So that you're going to make your first one. So that you're going to make your first one. Game 4 of the NBA Finals.
Swear. She helped me make it. She gonna help me make a lot more. She helped me make it the free throw line. She helped me make reads. I'm just thankful for having Luka pass me the ball in that position.
Oh, the Redux just came out today. Oh,
She's gotta be able to
no.
make the next one.
So that you're going to make your first one. Game 4 of the NBA Finals.
Swear. She helped me make it. She gonna help me make a lot more. She helped me make it the free throw line. She helped me make reads.
Oh, dude, no.
Having Luka pass me the ball in that position.
No.
I'm happy I knocked it down. She's got to be able to make the next one.
So that you're going to make your first one. Game 4 of the NBA Finals.
Swear.
I told
She
you.
helped me make it.
I called it.
She helped me make a lot more. She helped me make it the free throw line. She helped me make reads.
I should have sold that
Having
motherfucker.
Luka pass me the ball in that position. I'm happy I knocked it down. She's got to be able to make the next one.
So that you're going to make your first one. Game 4 of the NBA Finals.
Brian Dawkins.
Swear.
Oh,
She helped
no.
me make it. She gonna help me make a lot more. She helped me make the free throw line. She helped me make reads. I'm just thankful for having Luka pass me the ball in that position. I'm happy I knocked it down. She's got to be able to make the next one.
So that you're going to make your first one. Game 4
Oh,
of the NBA Finals.
no. The punter,
Sure.
bro.
She helped me make it. She gonna help me make a lot more. She helped me make the free throw line. She helped me make reads. I'm just thankful
Oh,
for
no.
having Luka pass me the ball in that position. I'm happy I knocked it down. She's got to be able to make the next one.
So that you're going to make your first one. Game 4 of the NBA Finals.
Swear. She helped me make it. She gonna help me make a lot more. She helped me make it the free throw line. She helped me make reads. I'm just thankful for having Luka pass me the ball in that position. I'm happy I knocked it down. She's got to be able to make the next one.
So that you're going to make your first one. Game 4 of the NBA Finals.
Swear. She helped me make it. She gonna help me make a lot more. She helped me make it the free throw line. She helped me make reads. I'm just thankful for having Luka pass me the ball in that position. I'm happy I knocked it down. Just got to be able to make the next one.
Oh, you gotta give him that. Show your dad stare. Oh, you gotta give him that. Dude, spit on that thing. Show your dad stare.
Yeah,
Let the
yeah.
beat drop. Y'all sitting shoe.
Willie? Yeah. Tell them what you got right there, Willie.
This is my new house, baby. New house out there.
How you like it now, Willie?
How y'all like me now?
That's it. You proud to be moving in?
Oh, man, I'm proud. I can't wait to get in here.
Look here, we moving in this week
Man.
coming up, ain't we, Willie?
That's it. We're going to be right up in
Let me
here.
see
We
here.
got you a big old house now instead of that little
It
bitty
gives
shed
him
we
the
had.
Legion of Bonus, just like the one I got.
Hey, and it
Oh,
all
it's
goes back to Dave
cold-blooded,
Portnoy.
G.
Yeah, we love Dave Portnoy to death. I do.
And did he help you out, Willie?
He helped me out a lot, plus everybody that donated money.
Donated on GoFundMe. Everybody, we thank y'all from the bottom of our heart.
We love y'all with all our heart, and I appreciate y'all for getting me this new house right here.
You ready to get moved
Oh.
in?
I'm ready to move in today.
We already got the cabinets in. We're going to get the bed, everything like that.
I'm
Got
ready.
the toilet in.
I can move in right now.
Hey, we're going to show them the inside whenever we get done with it.
When we get through with everything, we're going to show them. We still got to do a little stuff.
Well, we just got to move the stuff in.
Right, but when we get everything fixed up, we're going to show it to y'all.
Is Dave Portnoy a man of his word, Willie?
He's a man of his word. We love him to death, and
He hooked us up, didn't he?
he hooked us up very good.
Rob Dinker, thank you very much. And everybody that donated.
We thank him to death. I love him to death. Help, I'm starting to get tears in my eyes. I can't help it.
But it is what it is, ain't it, Willie?
It is what it is, and we love y'all.
Stay tuned. Next week, we're going to have Willie moved in.
That's it. Then we'll send y'all more pictures.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Don't give a picture about nothing but the Tide. Let power be.
But anyways, it was a fun time for sure. Definitely. Yeah, I guess just scarred me. The girl was taking out by the crash it, dude. You're not wrong, man. Alright, let's get out of here. Don't want to find.
Ever wondered how to...
Nah, I'm gonna try to get my 3.3. I mean, it's the limited still, dude. You know what I mean? That limited's always gonna be that much. It is limited. But for me, man, I can rock Kirby Joseph, dude. Truth be told, Lions theme team, and then I can move a couple of people around. I paid 3.1. I make my 3 mil back. If I sell it at 3.3, I get 3 mil even. Just about. But he probably won't sell. Probably sit there forever. But I don't think people know that Cam Chancellor Redux came out yet. So I'm gonna try to get lucky as hell. But I still got a feeling that Redux is still gonna be expensive as shit. I don't know why I'm doing this, but whatever. Shit, 3.3 million, dude. I can get that Warren Sapp. I don't know if that's a solid price, man. for what it's on the block, I can't underbid myself because if somebody's desperate enough to get it, what's a couple $100K, you know? And there's no reduxes on the block yet. So I'm going to just leave it right there for a little bit and see if somebody snags it. I might get lucky. You never know. I'm in no rush. Just put Kirby back up in there. Because Kirby, dude, he was crazy, dude, for me. He made picks, all that shit. Crazy Kirby was on the bench in the Super Bowl, though. Cold-blooded G. He missed a Super Bowl, bro. Melifonwu got his, third. Melifonwu, man, has been in here, dude. I need to look at the stats on this card. You know, now in Madden, I don't know, dude. I was just trying to math it out, dude, and what I could do. With chemistry wise, I could make my team cray, dude. I know with me not having dude in my lineup, the Sherman probably not got 90. You know, he has 98 speed now. I had the Legion of Boom. I got the Super Bowl with him, man. But man, 3 million coins, dude, for one card right now, dude, is crazy. I gotta try to get that back before I can't. I can probably get rid of Sherman too now. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it yet. If I get rid of Sherman and get that Terry on Arnold, man, it'd probably be way killer. But Sherman has some good fucking shits on him. What my plan is to get my 3.3 mil and then go and get the Redux when it drops in price. I'll get that Cam Chancellor back, believe it. But now I might not have to have Eric Berry in my squad now, and I can have two true Lions players right here. I could probably try to do that. 'Cause I think I can switch it around. Yeah, I can put Gardner Johnson in underneath. Buy him. Swing him. Eric Berry be crazy though. But all I have to do is, oh, I can't really do nothing with this shit now. Now that I got this Deshaun Jackson dude, yeah, this shit makes it rough. I can't take out Marvin Harrison because of the chems. Yeah, shit's looking sweet. And I won my Super Bowl with the Lions offensive playbook. Cray cray. The Lions offensive playbook ain't bad, dude. I'll get her done. Decker reported. Decker surely reported. It sounded like somebody just threw something. Here's this Derek Thomas. I know B-More should be on this shit. Whew. Buddy, oh pal. OMG. Oh my God. Dude, you can get Lurk Artist, Colossus, Bottleneck. Oh my God. Yeah. Bro, 1, 2, and this is 0 AP, bro. So you got 1 AP. You can use 1 AP, 2 AP. If you could find space for 4 AP, oh man. Oh man, dude. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I might just get this fool. I might just get this fool, bro. You see it, Montana? Did you see that? Waddle and you gotta have Waddle activated. You gotta have Tyreek Hill activated with like both of them. You gotta have like 4 of them. So you gotta have like 2 Tyreek Hills and 2 Jalen Waddles. And then it puts a boost to like you can choose like your middle linebackers or whatever. You gotta have all that shit though. And that you'll have to just dedicate yourself to Tyreek Hill and fucking Waddle, which fuck that shit. They are fast as fuck, boy. They are fast as fuck, boy. But this Derek Thomas, man, hands down best right outside linebacker in this game. And he does go to middle linebacker, bro. Oh, shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. You realize he's 6'3"? This dude is like fucking better than Ray Lewis right now. Probably not. He's only got 96 speed. But if you got a theme team, fucking Chiefs team, dude, bro, say it ain't so. Dude's probably got 99 hit power already stock. Yep, 99 hit power already stock. Dude is murking people. And it's not the limited. It's not the limited. Who is the limited today? I don't even see it in here. That right outside linebacker, man, is cray. And I can add another fucking right outside linebacker too, dude, which is crazy. I will get Derek Thomas, dude, in a minute. In a minute, sauce, bro. But that Anzalone probably plays 50 million times better for me. We need Jared Goff. That's what we need, man. We need a Jared Goff to make everything complete. Jared Goff. Yep. We don't have a 99 running back. We don't have a 99 quarterback. That's crazy. We don't have a 99 tight end. But we got a 99 true corner. Two of them. And Bruce Irvin got around, didn't he? Holy shit. You know he did that for Madden? Sucks because I sold that Cameron Jordan. I could probably. Team's on crack. Come on, man. Give me a limited. Dirty Dogs. Holy shit. 97 Derek Thomas, dude. What the fuck? I'll take it, bro. You know that motherfucker you need for the set. Oh shit. That's halfback too, dude. Whoa. What does this fool get? Angry runs? Oh, I can't look at it. Oh, here's how I can do it. Did we get it? Nah, they didn't give it to him. That'd have been crazy for you, be more. Stock break hits, stick tackles, dude, is crazy. I'll take that, dude. That's a dub. Sante Samuel. Bam, dude. I bet you this card goes for coin. 204K right now. 221. Damn, mad people pulled that shit. Just two of those? Damn, and I sold the 96 just a minute ago. I think I'm low on these. I don't think I'm getting one of those for a minute. I cashed out on that Walter. Man. I have 1 AP. How do I all of a sudden have 1 AP? It's pointless to have it. Why won't it let me play these solos, bro? It's fucking with my mental, dude. These solos are cracked.